It is left for you to do your findings to know which of their particular products works for your skin type. If you're expecting a full coverage from a sheer foundation, then you're going to be disappointed. A lot of people buy foundation based on hype, price, and sometimes what they see or hear from their favorite influencers, and that exactly is where the problem starts. And so before you buy the next foundation, here are a few things you should note. Point 1, what kind of look are you going for? Matte, dewy, sheer, or satin? Because a matte foundation on a dry skin will eventually look patchy, and a dewy foundation on an oily skin is going to turn into a mess over time. Point 2, your skin type matters more than the brand that is trending. The truth is, brands will always create different products for different skin types, and so it is left for you to do your findings to know which of their particular products works for your skin type. For instance, I'm a huge fan of Younger Beauty, the brand itself, and I love their smooth match foundation, right? But over time, I've come to realize that I would not use their smooth match foundation for someone that has a dry to normal skin and someone that is light or fair skin. Why? Over time, I've come to realize that their range of dark skin foundation has a better and smoother texture compared to their light skin foundations, right? And so if anytime I use it for someone that is in medium to light skin, it doesn't come out right. I don't get that smooth blend. I don't get it, and eventually it looks patchy. And so that's why I would not use it for someone that has a dry to normal skin, and I would not use it for someone that's light skin. So I have stuck with using their foundation on dark skin myself, someone that is darker than me, someone that is a shade lighter than myself. It is very, very good for them, for those shade ranges. Do you understand? And so it is left for you as an individual to do your research and know which brand's particular products works best for your skin type. Point 3, coverage. Not every foundation is built for full glam. Some are meant to look like skin, breathable, soft for everyday use. And so if you're expecting a full coverage from a sheer foundation, then you're going to be disappointed. And that is why you as an individual need to know what exactly it is you want when it comes to doing your makeup. Do you want to have full coverage? Do you want every of your spots to be covered? Then go for a full coverage foundation or medium to full coverage. And if you want something that is just lightweight, that looks like skin, that is breathable, then go for a sheer foundation or something that is very light that you can just apply on and it will look exactly like you don't have anything on, like it is your skin. Point 4, your undertone. This is the missing key to most people's makeup routine. You can have the right shade of foundation, but it still looks off. That is because your undertone is wrong. For example, once most people see someone that is light skin, they think yellow. If you are light skin, you are fair, the first thing that comes to people's mind is yellow, and so they bring out the yellow foundation, or they buy a foundation that is yellow. And then when they see someone that is dark skin, the first thing that they think of is red, and so they bring out the foundation that has a very red undertone. But the truth is, different people have different undertones. Some people have cool undertones, some people have warm undertones, some people are neutral, some people have olive undertone, some people have peachy undertone. So you need to understand what undertone you have for you to be able to go ahead to buy the right foundation. Another trick you can use is, before you go ahead to buy any foundation, do your research online. You'll be surprised to know that some brands have their foundation shades categorized. When you're looking for a foundation shade, you see something like W6, you see something like C7, you see something like N8. So those are shades. That's W warm 6, C cool 7, and neutral 8. Do you understand? So some brands have actually categorized their foundation shades for you, so it is easy for you to pick your undertone, right? But the ones that do not have that, when you walk into their store to buy the foundation, tell them to actually swatch it. Do not just swatch one foundation, swatch different foundations that is within your shade range, so that you can identify which actually works. And do not just clean it off immediately and pick. Give it some time, let it settle in before you go ahead to pick your actual foundation shade, both shade and undertone. As a makeup artist and educator, I have seen people use good, expensive products, but it just doesn't work for them. Not because they are not good, but because it is not right for their skin. I have a client who uses foundation and powder from a particular Nigerian brand, and I can tell you that I've heard several bad reviews about the foundation and powder, but this my client has stuck with this foundation and powder from this brand, not because she likes using bad products, but because it has worked for her. In fact, she has tried several expensive powder brands. She has tried them and they don't just work for her, and so she has made a decision to stick to this particular brand because she has used it over time. It works for her and it gives her the finish that her skin deserves. And so the next time you're buying a foundation, do not just buy what is expensive or what is trendy. Understand your skin first, then buy what works for it and stick to what works for your skin. Let me know if this video was helpful. I'd really love to read from you in the comment section, and I would see you guys in the next video. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments and I'll respond.